Welcome to the Creating Kinder Content series. Today I have with me Fa, who happens to join us all the way from Thailand. She's a celebrated, experienced corporate sales expert who started from scratch to now owning her own B2B business. 90 days sales success strategy, a proven strategy to achieve freedom of sales lifestyle, and she is your go-to person. Trust me when I say this, go-to person on overcoming doubts, struggles, and fears to achieve any of your goals and dreams if you're in the sales business. Fa is constantly doing her inner work, and the number one thing that resonates with both me and Fa was when she shared with us her belief that sales is the power of love. I cannot wait to welcome Fa onto the Creating Kinder Content podcast and have her share all her beautiful secrets and knowledge with my beautiful audience. But before we actually get started, Fa, can I please request you to introduce yourself to my audience in just 3 words that best describe you?
Sale is a power of love because sale is a person that who can like transferring or emotions and also giving the good product or service to another person that who really need it in this world, and also moving the economy in this world as well. That is I think that is very impact to the cell life and people life. And also moreover than that, for me love is very big word that's like it's very powerful for me. And also it's not exactly like in a specific way for a salesperson. We just need to like use that's the power of love to love ourselves, that we can like love who we are, love what we do, and also love the result of it as well. That's I actually like looking around top sales people around the world that they actually very achieving and long-term success, that they actually love who they are so much and love what they do so much. And also for sales it's very challenging, that if you are a salesperson, if you are the one that who can accept both no and yes, that is very powerful and impact to. It's not only the sale actually in this site you can use on your personal as well, but it's very impact in this love that's like it can help you overcome everything that you need to not. It's not, you cannot choose that you will love only one thing, like you will love only yes, cannot. But love is like you need to do both.
I love
Even
that.
like, yeah, even the moon and the sun, you need to love both. You cannot shoot one. That is, I think that is like, that's why I think the power of love itself is very impact to me. And yeah, this
I
is.
love that. I'm so grateful for you for sharing that with us. I think it's such a beautiful insight into, like you said, you can't just love the sun, but you have to love the moon as well, and learn to agree to disagree and be open to other people's opinions and respecting, I'm guessing, their views. And, loving something somebody else loves is an act of kindness, I would imagine. Is that what you're sort of trying to get at?
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. No, so I think so in your opinion, would you sort of then suggest, or is it fair for me to say that love to you is a act of kindness that anybody should and can incorporate in their everyday lives, or do you think kindness and love are different?
For me, actually, in my belief, is a little bit different.
Mhm.
For me, love is very powerful and big words for me, and kindness is also a big word for me as well. But in my meaning of myself, love is a little bit different. That I think kindness is more generous for me. That is, love is also very big, but it can be very narrow down as well for love for me. But kindness is like it's very like cannot go deep down. Yeah, it's like very generous, like just giving, just yeah, just not
Generous or selfless, or yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that is amazing. And I think when you talk about this sense of love, I personally would imagine that love is also an act of kindness or generosity or selflessness, etc. So that's where I'm coming from. But I'm just trying to wonder that has there been someone, or has there been an experience, or has there been any act of love or kindness that you were first exposed to, and you were like, this is it, I need to make everybody feel as lovely or as beautiful as I have been made to feel by somebody? And if so, can you share that experience with me? Yeah.
Yeah, for me, actually, I think my love is very unconditional for my family, and the one that I love the most is my grandma because there is yeah, there is many moments that because I really love who I am so much, and I really like every time that when I'm a child and just like would like to do something and like I already made my own decision to do that. I just go to her to just ask for the confirmation that if I do this, it will be good to me. It will be good to what I do. And she just very, very sweet and supportive. That's like she actually don't know if it will be good or bad, but she always like just try it, just do it, you just enjoy it no matter what I make a decision. She just like very supportive in this way, and this is like I think this is very important to me because it allow me to do whatever even I fail, but I already made a decision to do it and I very proud of it. And I think that's one is big supportive to my life that allow me to be me and do whatever I want to do in life.
Absolutely. I think that's a very good way to sort of sum up also, like you're saying, family. For people, for I think a lot of our viewers may differ because they come from different families and cultures and backgrounds. But I think resonate extensively with what you're saying, because I come from a family where they're like, fail as much, but just don't stop trying, and don't stop believing in yourself. And I think that generosity, the selflessness of whatever may happen to you, go be you, we're here to take care of you, we'll lift you back up, we'll put the wings back in you, we'll put the energy back in you. They just keep pouring back in us, and I'm sure you do that for them as well. And I think that to me is a sense of, is an act of selflessness, is an act of great amounts of kindness. And I feel that, like you feel the way I feel. And I think that's one of the reasons that I wanted to do, this series with you, because I feel like we have shared experiences, even though we've lived in such different parts of the world. But thank you for sharing that inside story. But I also want to now, because we've talked about the goodness of kindness or your love that you have, has there ever been a moment in your life where you felt like you were having a great experience? It could be at work or with friends or anywhere, like socially, where you felt like someone was just so unkind, and that left such a bitter taste in your heart, or you were just like, what, like, why did this happen, why did you do that? Would you like to share?
Yeah, there is. Oh, is oh my God. I think in another side that I believe that every person have both sides that's good and bad in one person. That I believe in that, and I think that every every situation have their own solution as well. So I think when I felt and the most important event that happened to me is mainly in relationship with a man that I think it's very impact to me in because I feel that I'm very sensitive to that. And but yeah, but for sure that's like a man didn't like uh respect like who I am. That is very, very thing that is very, very sensitive to me. That I cannot accept that. Can you just rethink about that? And yeah, but for sure that we cannot like change anyone's person's like perspective to us, but we just need to be, but we cannot live ourselves as well. That is like that is the thing that I'm thinking that is a moment that I'm fighting with myself, that I doubt my own self-worth because like someone say that I'm not that, I'm not this, but actually I am who I am, and I actually need to be who I am. I cannot be who you want me to be. And I think that moment is very, very tough for me, and I need to like make a decision to myself. That's what exactly I want and I need with myself. That's a lot of kindness that I would like to pour into me to myself. And I think that is very very hard time, and but there is a gift in that I found that I try to find a way that I can back to myself. That is like very very it's just take own power again to my life, and I think that is very very good because I set another standard to myself. That's like I do not leave myself behind. That is very very important for me.
Yeah, no, I think it's beautiful. So I think I'm right when I say that you're someone who continues to do a lot of inner work, because I feel like a lot of us in the human chaos that we find ourselves in on social media or like at work, and we're fabricated to believe this framework of success and designations and relationships at like this timeline and children at this timeline, that we tend to lose our truest selves. And I think the only person who will ever fight for you would be you. And so I think this is beautiful for you to share that. I'm sorry for the loss the man had to incur. I wish he had done his work as well. And I'm sure you'll find somebody who, or have found somebody who, truly accepts you for who you are. Because I think, like you said, everybody has a good and a bad. But like, I think it's important to normalize saying, look, I'm open to learning, but I'm not open to not being honest about who I am. Like you and I can learn how to find a common balance in how we can be happy together and grow together. And growth sometimes can be painful. But I think it takes kindness and love to recognize that patience is needed, and that both parties need to be open at all times. Like you can't just be growing alone, because that also is a disservice to yourself. So thank you for sharing this. And I'm going to now jump into the not so unhappy part of it. But congratulations on finding your power back. And I want to give you a couple of quick rapid fire questions on kindness. So I was wondering if, are you ready? Are you ready? They're going to be like quick answers, right?
Yes,
Yeah, you
sure.
can't take too long. Okay, this is
Yes,
okay.
sure.
Okay, do you have a go-to kindness quote or a motto that inspires you?
Kindness motto.
Uh-huh.
Um.
Faster.
Oh, faster. I think I just think once. I think it's actually for me is letting go. That's I got once rhyme that's from Joseph, and it said, "Last is last, past is past, is over. I broken free on one, and now time to love myself and really have some fun. Above the world on the right for all of us, and I'm the one. Yes, I'm the one that's begin the light that's past. All I need is within me now."
Oh, wow. Wow. That is, well, you have great memory and you have a great quote. I think we have our opening line for this for the show. But we're going to jump on to our next question. If kindness had a color, what color do you think it would be?
Oh, I think for kindness is white and light blue.
Why? Why?
uh, I think it's very because it's generous. It's very wide for like giving, and I think white is quite pale, very pale, and blue like blue for me is like is I don't know, it's fresh, it's like the light and like it's very very openness. I think this one, I think this one.
I love that. That is amazing. And if kindness was a sound, what sound do you think it would make and why?
Pardon?
If kindness was a sound, what sound do you think it would be and why?
It's kind of it's a sound. I think it would be maybe bird. A bird.
Oh, do you have a specific bird in mind? Like one of your favorites, or like why does that take you back?
Just small bird. Like
what sound do you think it would be and why?
it's kind of it's a sound. I think it would be maybe bird. A
Like,
bird.
oh, do you have a specific bird in mind? Like one of
Um,
your favorites, or like why does that take you back?
just small bird, like
Okay.
just small bird in the morning. That's like very really like freshy and just coming for like greeting and say that hi, I love
Oh,
you.
I love that. Thank you. That is great. Your next question, since you're doing so well on this particular series, is if kindness was a food, what would it be?
Pardon? Can you repeat
If
that again?
kindness was a food, what would it be?
Oh my God, I love food. No, oh, it's very not easy. For kindness, is it? Oh, yeah, I think it should be sweet, like cake. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
because like every time that's because kindness can use any situations, both good and bad situation. And I think when you have a cake, you can have both situation as well. And it's very, because it's a little sweet, and when even you hurt, you can like taste it and you feel can feel good from the food. That's just a little sweet of the cake. Yeah.
I love that. This is insane. This is amazing. I wish we were doing this podcast on person, but we're moving on to the next question. If you could create a national holiday dedicated to kindness or love or acts of kindness, what would you call that day? And what would you want people across the world to do on this national holiday? Well, not the world. Well, we could make it a global holiday. A global holiday.
Oh, for the days, I think maybe pumping day.
Okay.
Fun.
We could
Yeah.
call it that.
Yeah. But I think that's like just like the kind of I mean here is like people just like pumping on themselves, that they are just kind of to themselves. And I think is that's when people is kind of for themselves, and then it's be already sharing their energy to people around them. And I think that can be like big group in the end, and it's very very like, yeah, everyone just like feel very good and pumping and jumping, something like that.
Amazing. And so basically just sharing happy energies and lots of hugs and laughter
Yeah.
and amazing. Fa, the next question for a person like you is going to be a bit hard. So
Okay.
you can take 2 seconds to think about it. But would you rather have the ability to make people instantly burst into laughter, or would you rather that you instantly make them feel loved and cared for?
Would I can make them love?
Love? Okay. Is that the ability you're choosing?
No, can you repeat the question
Yes.
again?
So I'll repeat the question so we can edit it again. Would you rather have the ability to make people instantly burst into laughter, or make them feel instantly loved and cared for? What is more important for you? What is the superpower that you would like to have for yourself? You're walking out in the streets in Thailand or wherever you are, and you have a superpower that you can pick. You can make people laugh instantly, or you can make them feel loved and cared for. Which one would you
I
pick?
think for me is I can make them feel love and care. That is very easiest way. Even I actually love laughing, but I think for because like there is a lot of many situation that we face, a lot of time of people. Someone like they actually in the tough situation, but they didn't like express their feeling, but someone like they really expect and they didn't want to receive the like kindness of help, something like that. But I think this one is very easy for me, that even like we didn't say anything, but we can like even the eyes or the feeling that we have for them is, if we feeling love, is they can actually like feel the blessings that we have for them, even yeah, even we didn't talk any word. I think that is the thing that's easily for me to do for them. But for sure if they would like to talk, I can as well. Yeah. Yeah, I
I
think
love
this.
that. I love that. I'd love for you to be around me when I'm a little low on my love quotient, but I hope you find that for yourself as well. And before the rapid fire ends, I have one last question. If kindness or acts of kindness were a weather phenomenon, would it be a gentle breeze? Do you think it would be a warm ray of sunshine, rain shower, rainbow? Which one would you pick for it to be?
For me, I'm very resonant with natural. I would think, yeah, for sure that I will go out for the wind and looking at the sky or the water or the green. That is very very helpful for me.
Okay.
And yeah, and I think, but I think in the end, it's actually starting with ourselves. That we actually in the moment that we aware that we need like kind is like you actually giving yourself anytime and like it's starting with yourself. It just need to be simple, easy, natural. Like it's like it needs to be like habit. Yeah, I think that's one is very very important. Like I think about like what can I do if like there is nothing outside or like in the room that's rocking. Actually, I just find a mirror maybe
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
look at yeah and smile for myself. That is like just the kindness that I think that we actually starting for myself and we just aware and do something little, a little, just little thing for ourselves. That is really good already.
Well, right now, I think this conversation with you is a lot that I'm doing for myself and my kindness. I'm really enjoying it. But before we leave, because we're almost short on time, I'm extremely conscious of this energy exchange that you and I are having, even though it's online. And I want it to be mutual. And I know that you've given us so much love and care and kindness today, and I don't want to leave you depleted. So, before we go, is there anything that I could do from my end to pour back into everything that you've given to us?
Oh, actually, I didn't expect anything from this. As actually, I just like, oh my god, it's just like I'm really love sharing something. Actually, I just try to share something every day for someone that's who needs something during this time, and I just feel very brave to see you, and I love your energy. That is very
Aw.
very good to me already.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. All right. Now, before we leave, I have two options for you. In case you want to ask me anything in return, because I've been asking you all these questions, or you can make up your own question to ask me regarding anything that you may want to know about me, and I'm open to answer. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Would you like to ask me anything before we go?
That's actually what is one thing that you do and actually can maintain your energy? That's like very, very yeah, great.
Oh, she's asking for secrets. No, I think you would obviously know this because I feel you and I have a very similar energy that we're bonding on. But I think, like you said, I come from a pool of love. I come from a family that I grew up in, which has taught me how to value myself. They show a lot of faith in me. They support me through and through all my experiences in life, good and bad. And I think the one thing that I work on more so as I grow up to maintain this energy is sit with myself every day and consciously work on myself. Where I'll be honest with you, where if I sometimes feel like on good days things are great, I walk out, I take in the sun, but there could be times where I feel like I've made a mistake, and I would rather go and apologize and fix the mistake and take accountability and release myself of a mistake to bring back my happy self, because I have, I could have done wrong because I'm human. But I also have the power, like you said, to recognize that if I have done something wrong, I don't want somebody else to be wronged. So I'll go and apologize and, make up. And that makes me feel happy again. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, very beautiful. Thank you for this
Thank you.
secret.
Well, thank you for all the conversations we've had. I look forward to sharing this with everybody, and I'm going to sign out. Do you have any tatas, bye byes in for our audience that is looking at you?
Yeah. Actually, if anyone's like would like to know more about me, you can actually follow me as fah.warune fa.waruni in my IG. as well. That's I'm very would like if you have any question that you can ask me as well. I'm actually in a sales coaching site, but I'm really working on myself too. If you like really like find a way to go back to yourself, I can if I can help. Yeah. Yeah, and I really appreciate for this call with you. Yeah, I got a lot of good energy from you as well. And yeah, I just very blessing for this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Fa. It's been amazing. I wish we never had to end this. I will put in all the details for everyone to get in touch with you. For whoever's looking for 90 days of sales strategy, learn everything about sales is the power of love. And I wish you so much luck, love, and more power. But I will reach out to you directly then after this.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Lovely. Bye.